One of the most talked about stars in world football, Brazil's poster boy, and a name that lives in the hearts of millions, Neymar. But could it be that Neymar will not be seen in the 2026 World Cup? As unbelievable as it may sound, reality seems to be pointing in that direction. The biggest talking point in football right now is this. Are Brazil really heading to the World Cup without Neymar? Spanish sports magazine Marca has revealed a sensational report that has stunned football fans. According to them, Brazil's new coach Carlo Ancelotti has already made a major decision, and that decision has left Neymar's future highly uncertain. The situation began with the friendly matches against France and Croatia. When Neymar's name was missing from the squad, it sparked intense debate. Many questioned whether it was just due to injury or if there was a bigger plan behind it. At the time, it was said that he was being rested as he had not fully recovered. But gradually, a different reality began to emerge. Coach Ancelotti and the Brazilian Football Federation have repeatedly emphasized one thing. Neymar must be 100% fit to return, and there is no compromise on fitness. And that's exactly where the problem lies. In recent years, injuries have become the biggest obstacle in Neymar's career. On October 17, 2023, he suffered a serious knee injury during a World Cup qualifier against Uruguay. That match remains his last appearance for Brazil. Since then, he has spent a long time on the sidelines. Although he returned to his boyhood club Santos in January 2025 to restart his journey, he has not been able to fully escape the cycle of injuries. So far this year, he has played only 5 matches, clearly a worrying sign for a top-level player. On the other hand, Coach Carlo Ancelotti wants to rebuild the Brazilian team in a new way. Instead of relying on a single superstar, he is focusing on collective team performance. His vision is clear: to build a balanced, flexible team capable of adapting to different situations. The big question now is how well Neymar's current condition fits into that vision, especially when other players are consistently performing and secure in their places. Marca's report further states that 24 out of Brazil's potential 26-man World Cup squad are almost finalized, and Neymar, now 34, is not among them. Instead, Ancelotti seems keen to stick with the core group from recent squads. The remaining 2 spots are being contested by young and promising talents like Lucas Paqueta, Endrick, and Igor Thiago. In other words, fitness, form, and future potential are being prioritized over experience. One thing is clear: Brazil is going through a transition. Neymar, once the central figure of the team, is gradually losing that position. The focus is now on building a strong unit with the new generation. Ancelotti wants a team where every player is equally important, and where the absence of one individual does not significantly affect overall performance. However, the question remains: can a player of Neymar's experience and match-winning ability really be left out so easily? Many fans still believe that if fully fit, Neymar is Brazil's greatest weapon. But the reality is that in international football, performance matters more than emotion. And if that performance is not consistent, coaches do not hesitate to make tough decisions. All things considered, the picture that is emerging suggests that Brazil might indeed appear in the 2026 World Cup without Neymar. And if that happens, it won't just be a decision. It will mark the end of an era in Brazilian football. For over a decade, Neymar has been the face and the biggest hope of the Seleção. Now, the entire football world is looking ahead to May 18th, when Brazil's final World Cup squad will be announced. That list will answer all the questions. Will Neymar make one last comeback? Or is his World Cup chapter truly coming to an end? Until then, speculation will continue, and one question will keep echoing in the hearts of fans. Can Brazil really be imagined without Neymar?